And hello everybody, welcome back to LFC News. I hope you're all well. We're doing a live stream, guys. A lot to cover in today's live stream. As you can read there in the title, Fabrizio Romano has provided some breaking news, and it is shocking. It really is. It's a horrible, horrible update. It's something that I don't really take pride in, of course, on updating everyone on here on this channel. However, of course, needs must. We need to go through it. We've got some other news with regard to sort of contract updates. We've got some good news. We've got some bad news, but as always, guys, we are going to be giving you a roundup here today in this live stream and discuss all things Liverpool. Look, of course, on the back of another late winner yesterday in the EFL Cup. Liverpool, of course, did beat Southampton 2-1. And it was a familiar game that we got to see a different starting 11. We got sort of fringe players that don't necessarily start actually play in this game and in this victory. Of course, it was good to see Isak get his first goal in a Liverpool jersey. But, of course, you can't really look into it too much with regard to the defence. We did have a bit of a changed team in general in terms of the starting 11. Obviously did concede a 76th minute equaliser, but of course in Liverpool fashion in the 2025-2026 season we're starting to see late goals, and that was of course in the form of Ekitike, who got yet another goal to continue his fantastic start to the season, although he did get sent off for a second yellow due to taking his jersey off, but all can be forgiven. But yeah, totally, I'm pretty happy with the victory yesterday. I'm totally happy with the way that well, not necessarily the way we're playing just yet. We're going to get there, but liking that we're getting the results and getting things done, as the old saying goes. Champions find a way of winning, and certainly we've had a perfect start to this season. Let's start with a bit of good news, and then we'll go into the bad news, of course, for why you're all here. But let's go through what's been said with regard to Ryan Gravenberch. And according to Liverpool journalists, one of the Liverpool insiders, that being Ben Jacobs, Liverpool are set to open contract talks with Ryan Gravenberch over a contract extension. This is big. Ryan Gravenberch's a great player, and it does look as though the club are going to be starting imminent negotiations with Ryan Gravenberch and his team over a contract extension, which is absolutely glorious to see. I like Ryan Gravenberch, and it's all important to getting your best players signed for the long term. Now, going on to some of the bad news, guys, and this is coming from Fabrizio Romano, again, really trusted journalist within the space, and everyone was probably seeing the look of Giovanni Leone yesterday against Southampton, of course, making his Liverpool debut. Certainly didn't look out of place and caught a lot of attention from the Liverpool supporters. We all hyped him up pretty quickly. And rightfully so, he looked fantastic. However, we do have a heartbreaking update with regard to Giovanni. And unfortunately, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed moments ago that the Liverpool centre-back, Giovanni Leone, has torn his ACL and now will be out for several months. After an excellent debut in the League Cup, he said last night, with also Arne Slot very happy. An unlucky injury for Leone, who will try to be back before the end of the season. This is heartbreaking, it really is. You just get given your debut, you're eventually coming into the team. You get your chance, you perform so well that Giovanni actually did, and now finds himself sidelined for several months. He's going to be out for several months, and due to him tearing his ACL. Heartbreaking, it really is. You've got to feel for the youngster. Literally just making his debut and performing so well, and already finds himself out of the team. I'm absolutely gutted for him. He was absolutely incredible for Liverpool yesterday, and all I can say is I really do wish him a speedy recovery, and as stated, you'll never walk alone, Giovanni, but God, I got a feel for him. I really do. I feel for him. Heartbreaking, really is. Sometimes life can just be a little bit unfair, especially when you're on cloud nine at one moment and then you get brought down a peg or two with an ACL injury. Gutted, really am gutted for him. Just to sort of round up some more Liverpool news, guys, I also want to say another special mention to Federico Chiesa. For me, and I think for everybody actually, yesterday was the man of the match. Man of the match performance again for Chiesa. He was absolutely everywhere last night. I thought he was absolutely fantastic, and it was an incredible performance. It really was, and we're starting to see the redemption arc of Federico Chiesa, which is also glorious to see. And asked after his game, he said, "I always enjoy playing at Anfield and for Liverpool. I have to say it wasn't a great performance by the team. We should have been more concentrated since the start of the game, but at the end we won, and that's what we want." Chiesa said, "I think in this game we had the opportunity to show what we are, that we are Liverpool, and we should win this game easy. Instead, we complicated ourselves. We were poor. We have to improve, and we have to focus a little bit better." But regardless to say, he played a real pivotal part in this game, and again, a man of the match performance from him, and we're probably seeing this redemption arc now of Federico Chiesa, which is also fantastic to see. But yeah, my player of the match, I think the player of the match or man of the match, I keep saying this woke bullshit, man of the match for me, Federico Chiesa, and yeah, I'm happy with him. And remember, Federico made a huge statement in the summer by saying, "No, look, I'm staying put." I think there was interest from Napoli, there was interest from his former team in Juventus, and he was like, "No, I'm staying at the Reds. I'm staying at Liverpool. I really want to play." And you just love those sorts of players that actually want to stay put and actually want to fight for their place. And Federico, with all of the stars that we currently got in the front line of our team right now, it would suggest that the odds were stacked against him, but it just goes to show with the character that he is, and certainly the games that I've seen from Federico Chiesa so far this season suggest he's willing to fight, willing to show what he's all about. And again, that's what we get. I'm glad that he's getting the fruits of his labour, and he's certainly looking like a player who is really chomping at the bit to be a Liverpool player, not only a Liverpool player, but perform well and look to win trophies and compete with all of the stars that were currently competing in his position at this moment in time. So credit to him. But of course, look, listen, there's a lot of negatives, there was a lot of positives, but my goodness me, I do feel sorry for Giovanni Leone. I know, it's horrible. It really is horrible for him. I do feel for him. But look, listen, a speedy recovery for him. I really do hope he gets that speedy recovery, and we can see him come back very, very soon. But yeah, that's kind of all I've really got for you today, Liverpool fans. Do let me know your thoughts on the game down there in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the heartbreaking update with regard to Giovanni Leone, but also let me know your thoughts on the good news, that is with regard to Chiesa. Ryan Gravenberch, set for contract negotiations and contract talks. Do let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section as well. And don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I was doing a little bit of research earlier, and I actually seen only 40% of our audience who watches every single day are subscribed. How can you do that to me, guys? Come on. Hit the subscribe button. Let's not piss around here. Let's not piss around. Let's hit the subscribe button, and yeah, I'll see you all in the